Let's reduce the music a little bit, and we should be live any moment now. I guess we are. So hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and let's get some arena. Let's get some arena. That doesn't make any sense. Let's get some units in the arena. So I wanted to stream yesterday also, but then before that, day before yesterday, we were streaming some Jubilee stuff very late at night, so I was not up when I'm usually streaming, which is why we couldn't stream yesterday. But user not found saying hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being the first one in here. But today's stream is going to be pretty casual, just talking about Marvel Contest of Champions, and it's such a great thing that we can talk about MCOC in a stream, because otherwise, like, at least I do not know any person in real life who plays MCOC. Like, once I was in my college and I was roaming around, and some guy was sitting in a bench and playing MCOC, and I went there and said hi, but he was like a level 15, level 16 player who just started playing, so couldn't talk to him about MCOC too much. He was a pretty new player. But anyways, coming back to the game, what do you guys think of Jubilee? I think everyone at this point would have seen some videos on her, and overall, like, she's a pretty cool character. Here's my screen, so let me check if everything is working. Wait a second, it's a little bit too slow. I think we should be fine. But hello Jacob Showers, welcome to the stream. And yeah, Jubilee overall, I think she could have been a lot better. Looking at her abilities, I would have said she is a utility character, but after playing with her a fair bit, utility is kind of, it's there, but there are better characters for everything that she does. Damage is definitely, the orange firework phase is definitely her best one, and even then it's not a bad, like, her SP2s can hit really hard with the energy damage and everything, but there are better mutant characters. She doesn't need to be awakened, which is a good thing. So, like, you never know with these things. We got the 2020 Cavalier Crystal, so if we get something like that in the future and people get her early on, then she could be pretty good. Like, she can help a lot. User not found saying Strife is amazing. I hope so. He looks like a ramp up character, so whenever he comes out, we are going to be doing a Labyrinth live stream. I'm not sure if I'm ready for Abyss testing live stream, so we'll just go in Labyrinth. But I'm interested to see what kind of damage he can do all built up. Other than that, how are you guys feeling about the side event? Like, I claimed the 10,000 5-star shards. I did a few rounds of the ridiculously long name side quest. It has too many keywords, but it's not too bad. Like, it's not too hard. The completion rewards kind of sucks of an individual quest, but overall we are getting some decent amount of shards and stuff, so it should be fine. And I do like the profile picture, the Jubilee profile picture. That I will probably have it on once we do get it. But do let me know if the background music is fine. I feel pretty good about it. Alright. I guess it's a little more complicated than a mobile game side event should be. But yeah, rewards wise, I think it's alright. Definitely not the best event we've seen, but not too bad either. Can't wait to claim 4,006 shots. Same. I might be going for, I'm not sure, I'm like really thinking about going for features from this point on, because I have a mutant awakening gem. So, and like the current feature has Professor X, who I think does need to be awakened, and it also has Apocalypse, which is a character I do not have on my main account. But I do have a 6-star Awakened Cable and 6-star Sig 40 Storm, so pulling an Apocalypse would be pretty amazing. Let's just build up a streak first. I'm really slacking in arena. This is day 2 and we haven't even built up a streak yet. But by the way, I will not be streaming tomorrow. I am going to my grandparents' place. We'll probably have a video. I can make it today and schedule it for tomorrow. But anyways. Overall, like compared to December, this month kind of feels a little bit slower. Like we had just so much content in December with Variant 6, Act 7 and the gifting event. Gifting event reward should be, when are they going out? That should be a decent chunk of shards. And we would also have I guess the season ending at almost the same time. I think we have 11 days left on the season, right? So that would be a pretty interesting time for crystal openings, hopefully. Like my last 2 6-stars have been pretty good, like I can't complain. Immortal Hulk, who I thought wouldn't have any use, but I have been using him in the side event quest against that unstoppable Colossus, because he's stunned in the first few seconds and you can just go ham with Immortal Hulk and he just does some crazy damage and finishes the fight really quickly, even as a rank 1 unawakened 6-star. And the other one from basic was Dr. Doom. So his 6-star luck to end 2020 was pretty amazing. User not found saying that, so I can open up my 6-star 12 6-star. Alright, good luck. Do you have any good ones? Like so far, my first initial 6-stars were pretty bad. The only decent one was Luke Cage, I think, which he's pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's worth 3 T5 basics, at least in the starting when T5 basics were a little bit more rare. But right now I'm at the point where I'm starting to rank up 6-stars instead of I have Ghost. That is pretty good. And Proxima, others are not good. I also have a Proxima. I haven't leveled her up, but she's a cool character. Like she can definitely be good if you can play her well. I'm sure there are some people with rank 3 6-stars Proxima, although I don't think there is any area in the game where you can really open her up, because anything that would survive her would probably have a damage cap. So hello Vabha, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Opening my 8 6-star at end of the month. Alright, good luck. 6-star openings, they can just change your account, because it's a rank 4 5-star who is still like even a rank 4 5-star can get you through variants and a lot of Act 6 stuff. So if like a 6-star opening goes well, then that could help a ton in progression. I'm going to go for featured because it's my best shot at a good 6-star that doesn't need to be duped or high sig. That makes sense. Like, who's the worst 6-star in the featured? Green Goblin? And then with Cable, at least if you don't have an Apocalypse, then pulling Cable would suck, but at least you know that once you pull Apocalypse, he would not be that bad. Mr. Fantastic is also in there, right? He is not that bad though. Like, compared to the basic, you can just pull so many bad 6 stars. And the feature definitely have some, like lately we have been getting a lot of characters who don't really need to be awakened. User not found saying, alright king, I gotta go. Alright, bye bye, have a good one dude. I'm saving 150,000 5-star shards, so cable would not be too bad. Alright, good luck with the 5-star featured opening as well. I will also be opening probably 5-star featured crystals, and I am really hoping to pull either a Cosmic Ghost Rider or Apocalypse. My 6 stars are all needing high sig. I know how that feels. Like I have a weakened 6-star Nemo, and I even have like some signature stones I can give him at this point, but sig 200, it would just take forever. I wish we definitely need some more ways to gain 6-star signature stones. I guess I will get some after base exploration, which should not be that far now that I have Aegon. I think we will be doing part 2 at the end of this month, sometime around that. It should be interesting. And I was thinking about doing a labyrinth streams, but I don't know, it doesn't look worth it. Even with a 5-star Aegon, and I'm sure I can do it without using too many resources, but I don't really need the T4CC or signature stone, 5-star 6 stone crystals, or like I can use the 45,000 5-star shards, but it doesn't seem worth the effort. So I think I'm just gonna skip on labyrinth exploration forever. But we're really close to finishing variant 5, and then I think I'm gonna go for Act 7 exploration, get that T5CC selector, and become Thronebreaker. I heard that this guy is bugged, Red Goblin. Not sure how, but MSD tweeted about it. And I was thinking of making a rank up and gameplay video on him, but I guess if it's bugged, then we'll wait on that. I had a question, by the way. Like I did a poll on Twitter, but I'm working on a lot of top 10 lists for 2021. And who do you think is better, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, or Squirrel Girl? I think like both are pretty similar. I currently have them at number 10 in the skill class, and both are tied. But they're very similar characters. They don't have much going on utility wise, and they do have a pretty decent amount of damage output. According to the votes, for the most part, people were saying that Black Widow Deadly Origin is better. I thought it would be way closer than it was. Like it was 60-70% people saying that Deadly Origin is better. But we did get a few characters last year that they are not bad, kind of similar to Jubilee, I guess. They're not bad, but if you have a developed roster and you pull them, you won't really be taking them up unless you do it for fun. And Jubilee is one of the characters who, like in endgame situation, could be stressful to play, but otherwise her animations and all, they're really cool. So I can see people ranking her up for fun. I don't know, we should be good after this. Yeah, he'll be stunned, so we can go in. But speaking of good animation, MCOC Special 3 is really amazing. Hi Shubham, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So today I think we will be streaming for about 60 to 90 minutes, somewhere around that time. And I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but then I don't know, it takes a while to get all the things set up, which is weird. Like streaming, it looks like such an easy thing to do, like at least to like setup wise, because going live on Instagram, if you are just showing your face and that kind of stuff, is pretty easy, but I don't know, like it takes a while to mirror the screen and set up. Also, like I am not a very organized person, so it takes a lot of time to find these things. Swapnil Varagade saying, I have a 4-star Aegon, can I go to Labyrinth? You can, but I won't recommend it. I don't think the rewards are worth it, but it is doable. Like I did Labyrinth with a 4-star Star-Lord and a 4-star Archangel. It took me about, I think, 3000 something units, but I had a pretty good stash build up. But the thing with 4 stars and Labyrinth is that there is the enrage timer. You're done with the side event? Not fully. Like I did a few runs while watching some streams, but then I decided I'll make a stream out of that. I have like 3 entries, so later on sometime, I guess. We can do that maybe later in the stream. That could be cool. But yeah, so enrage timer, the problem with that is once they run out, you can't really do much. So, and they're based on your attack rating, so ideally I think you need more than 2000, and that does not include your masteries. So like running suicide masteries won't really help you get past the 2k mark. So that is why even with rank 4 5 stars, you will see a lot of people, if you watch older streams and people are doing it with a rank 4 5 star Star-Lord, which was the most common option, then they are running some attack synergies and stuff. So ideally I would say wait on lab until you have a 565 character, and then even then it shouldn't be very high on your priority list, because again the rewards are really outdated. What are the completion rewards? You get 15,000 5-star shards, some T4CC, and Awakening Gem Crystal. I think I don't even remember at this point, but yeah, I wouldn't do it with a 4-star Aegon unless it's for a challenge. Then it's a completely different thing. But side event, we can maybe do it in a bit here. Although it takes me a pretty decent amount of time to run through all my 6 stars and 5 stars. So I'm not sure. Does thing with champion synergy work in variant 6? Variant 6 is the villain one, right? I don't think it will work that well. What do you get on yourself if you're not a villain? Degeneration, I think. So while you're indestructible, you shouldn't be taking the degen damage, but I don't think he'll do very well there. But with that being said, Thing has surprised me in the past. Like in variant 2, I have used him for poison parts as well, because his damage is just ridiculous, and you can, while you are indestructible from the second Heimdall synergy, you can just finish most variant level fights if you have a decent amount of furies build up, and if you're running suicide masteries and stuff. How can I stab more than 100? Wait a second. That is unfortunate. got blasted by this P2 when he had 1% health left. But how can I stack more than 100 shocks by Horseman Storm? Do you need more than 100 shocks? Where do you need more than 100 shocks? Is that a cap? I haven't even reached that. Like, I think when we were testing rank 3 Storm without boost, we were at 90 something when I messed up. But I'm sure whatever level Storm you have at 100, she is doing some ridiculous damage. So I took her to Abyss, and we were able to do 50% of Omega Reds. Who is this? Like, first fight is Thing, who is shock immune. So I used Cable there, and then I made Storm the Horseman. Took her against Omega Red, and it's not the best fight because you kind of have to bait special ones ideally. Because after SP2 you have the death spore thing, but she could be the best option. You will need someone else for the collector because that won't really work that well. But I'd say Aegon might Aegon will definitely be cheaper, and even Cable might be better. Because even though the Limber is not a thing, in Abyss, generally speaking, the fights are a little bit more annoying than Labyrinth fights. Just the animations of the newer characters and some abilities they get. I only have a 4-star rank 2 Storm, somehow managed to make her a Horseman in Realm of Legend. Got 103 shocks, then lost couple shocks, and then could not go more than 100. How much damage was a 4-star rank 2 Storm doing at 100 shocks? I'm interested to find that out. Because her damage is not bad even at a lower number of shocks. I wish we had some kind of mastery like deep wounds for other debuffs as well. That would be so cool. It would be cool and at the same time not be game breaking, I think, because you still would have 60 points, so you would have to have only points in one of the. She was doing about 2600, not bad for rank 2 4-star. SGD, hello, welcome to the stream. But we are talking about Horseman Storm, which is like right now, after the Horseman testing stream, she is my favorite topic to talk about. I'm not sure how I didn't knew that she is, because I have a 6-star 640 Storm, but somehow I had no idea she was this good. But like, if I ever pull an Apocalypse, I think I could end up rank 3ing her. That would be bad for prestige, I guess, but I can see some solid use even in stuff like Alliance 4. Masteries are already too much expensive, I guess. Masteries are like when you're unlocking stuff like Suicide Masteries or Deep Wounds or Assassin, they definitely are extremely expensive, but at the same time, once you do that, you have them forever. So unlike resources, like there was a time when 4-star crystals was being sold for I think 2200 units, and people used to buy that. That is how rare 4-star shards used to be. But cost of resources and their value goes down really fast. but masteries always have their value. Hello Daniel Paul, welcome to the stream. Since you like the hats, I'm only wearing a hat because my hair is too short now. You should definitely have a different hat for each day. I don't have that many hats. I don't wear hats. But it is pretty cold here as well. Congrats on 7.1. 7.1. Are you talking to me? I just completed 7.1. But congratulations SGT on crossing 700 subscribers. I did see that earlier today. Pretty close to 1000 now. Aaron James saying, hey Kingslayer, do you think I can do Mutant Ultra Showdown Epic difficulty? That is an amazing name for a quest, by the way. My team is 5-star rank for Sunspot, 4-star Max Ghost, 4-star Domino, 4-star Max Human Torch, and 4-star Max Blade. Epic difficulty. So I have just done Legendary, but someone did comment about the Epic, and I think they had one rank 4 as well. And then they commented that they were able to do it, and they weren't able to do it every time without using resources, but if you play well then you can, and I think you have a pretty decent team of good characters. The only fight which is going to be a little bit difficult is Rogue, but I recommend using a character with multiple hit heavy attack there. And then Human Torch should work for the final Unstoppable Colossus, so I think you should be fine. I definitely give it a shot. Maybe watch a few videos in Epic. I'm not sure what the PI range is there. Hello Cataclysm, welcome to the stream. Saying Kingslayer, what's up my dude? Why are you following me? By the way, like, I'm really excited now that I see Kingpin, about the Kingpin buff, because I have him as a 6-star. I have a skill T5CC. I also have a 6-star Mole Man, and I think one of these two will be my rank 3. Like, I don't think I'm going to wait for, like, considering one of them is pretty good, then I will rank 3 one of them. Anyway, the one who is better. That long shot on Unstoppable node is pretty nasty. That could be annoying, but you have a Human Torch, so like Aaron has a Human Torch, so it should be fine. Because is the Unstoppable annoying, or is the just long shot because of the Incinerate thing? How do you bypass the dual node? Is the Unstoppable thing that you... I don't remember the name of the node. But if you are talking about the Unstoppable thing on long shot, then you can't really bypass it. I guess if someone has defensive ability reduction, then that would stop from the the Unstoppable to trigger, but otherwise I used Human Torch there and it was fine, because like against Mystic, he just does such a ridiculous amount of damage. While you can hit him, you just deal a ridiculous amount of damage, and then even while the opponent is unstoppable and you are unstoppable, you are doing some incinerate damage there. That's Brawl. So what is dual node? Brawl used to be pretty common, as a matter of fact, like back in the day. Can Falcon do that? I'm not sure. I've never played with a Falcon after his buff. But if he had defensive ability reduction, then I guess he could. I think Archangel can as well if he has enough neurotoxins. But I'm not sure. I just used Human Torch and he melted him. But Falcon could be interesting. I wish I had a Falcon to test out, because I really don't know how he works, but apparently he is really good. Although some people say they're not too impressed, but I have seen people use him in Abyss and I don't know how he works, but if people are using him there, then I guess he has some uses. He always had 100% defensive ability reduction, right? When you dash back and hold your block. I always thought that was a cool ability. But defensive ability reduction in general, I think that ability has lost value. Like back when we have Black Widow and Elektra, they used to be like that was the only ability they had, and people were still using them. You don't have a 5-star? I do not. I don't even have a ranked up 4-star one. I'm sure I have a 4-star one, but I haven't ranked them up. My 4-star roster is pretty bad. Like about two-ish years ago, when I was in 12th, I quit the game and I did end up selling most of my 4-stars for a final 5-star crystal. I opened that and was someone really bad, so that did not stop me from quitting the game, and then I came back after 12th. Like it was not a full 1 year break, but I was gone for a good 6-7 months. And when I came back, like because I already have a few 5-stars and some of them had gotten, like I think She-Hulk buff was around that time, and I had some good ones, so I invested in 5-stars at that point. I'm dead, yeah. Should not have pushed Havoc to SP3. I wish Immortal Hulk had a taunt kind of mechanic, because like right now baiting specials is when you lose the rage stacks and as a result all of your damage as well, because otherwise he can hit really hard. While he was my first CCP character and I took him to rank 3 straight away, and I was testing him in Realm of Legends. He was doing like 40,000 medium attacks as a rank 3. But then I started testing him in other stuff, and it's just really hard to get his stacks up, like great stacks. But when opponent threw the special attack, they are paused now, which was later a change that they did after he was released, and after that you can go in and keep your rage stacks. So I think taunt would have helped him a lot, or just a little bit longer rage stacks in general. Maybe a synergy would do that at some point, because his damage is definitely pretty good if if you can maintain those race stacks. You guys are great. Thank you. Everyone, like, this is a pretty amazing community in general. I was talking about that with Vega on my server the other day, like the YouTube community also. This is pretty friendly and helpful. And extremely supportive as well. I have so many videos to catch up on. Yeah. Like, ever since I started making videos, my YouTube time where I was watching videos from other creators have definitely been reduced. Because usually at this time I used to watch Brian's stream and Grind Arena, and then after he ended, because that is still daytime for me, I used to just catch up on some videos and Grind Arena, but well, now I can stream and Grind Arena. That is pretty good. From you and Vega, we just upload a lot of videos, so I'm sure I don't think anyone can watch all my videos, because right now I'm trying to upload 2-3 a day, and with that I'm also streaming sometimes. I was so impressed when all community donated $10,000 in my stream. That was a pretty great moment when they did that for Hobbit. I wasn't watching it live, but then I went on Twitter and so many people retweeted about that, so I watched it, and then I showed it to so many people who don't even play the game. But yeah, that was amazing for sure. But even the smaller stuff, like just a few days before that, there was like a lot of people donated for some music app for LC Music, so that he can continue making great music for the content creators and stuff. So yeah, overall I think this community have helped a lot of. We also had something for the Australian bushfire, I think, earlier. It's amazing that it has been a year since that, but I think Australian bushfire was around the end of 2019 and the start of 2020, because I was in Australia in December, and the bushfires were a thing at that time. We have to take care of our own. Right, nice. I do agree with that. Use Aegon? You don't want to see Aegon in arena, like it's a pretty slow fight. Is Abimini more immune to stun? No, he isn't, but all the characters with projectile mediums, I think they you have to reparry, otherwise you won't get the stun. It's kind of similar with